Kansas City gets it done versus the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. Let's get into this game. Some big moments for the Chiefs and a win on Monday night.
Welcome in, guys, to another episode of the TBT podcast. Tyler Thigpen, Jason Dunn. Good to have you back on the podcast. Will Shields, welcome into the podcast.
Kansas City wins it 28-7 on Monday Night Football. Some big plays from this Kansas City Chiefs team. Started out so shaky and so weird. If we're being honest, comes out the first two possessions, guys, of this game were turnovers by Kansas City. They have the interception, a good pick by Lattimore. Then they have the Travis Kelce just doing it again this season. They throw it to him, boom, taps in the air, interception. So, I mean, it was just a weird start to the game. You get all the way to halftime, where it's just kind of back and forth. The Chiefs getting stopped, the defense getting stopped, getting turnovers, and then their defense getting stops, getting turnovers. It's been weird. It's been back and forth weird first two quarters. The Chiefs come out in the second half, and it's just a completely different team. A completely different team. They're throwing the ball. Pacheco was able to run the ball. I thought Patrick Mahomes, if he didn't have the turnovers, he could have been having 5 or 6 touchdowns. He had 299 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, just shy of 300 yards. Obviously, had 300 total yards with the rushing. Pacheco, 12 carries, 58 yards. I thought Pacheco's looked a lot better over these last couple of games. I really like how Kareem Hunt has looked. I really liked how Kareem Hunt has looked, guys. He is like a third down, just like he's almost like our fullback now. Like if it's 3rd and 1, 4th and 2, 3rd and 2, he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna pick it up. And I really liked what Pacheco has been for this team this season. Even catching passes for the Chiefs. Caught a pass last night, had a touchdown. I really like what he's done. He had 9 carries, 40 yards, 4.4 yards a carry, and a rushing touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 4 carries for 30 yards, and then Isaiah Pacheco. Almost said every other name on the Chiefs besides the guy was meaning to mention. Isaiah Pacheco, 12 carries, 58 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. Rashad Smith, he got a couple carries early in the game. I would have liked to see a little bit more of Smith. At times I thought he was going to get more carries, but he really didn't. I would like to see a little bit more of Smith, but we just haven't seen a lot. Then Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, guys, he is second in yards, only 3 yards under Tyler Warren for yards as a tight end in the NFL. Like everyone's like, oh, he's going to look washed, he's going to look this and the other. Travis Kelce looks really good. He had 6 receptions for 99 yards and a touchdown. Travis Kelce has looked great this season. I think, again, a lot of people were expecting him to just kind of just be like, he'll kind of be okay. He has 474 yards, 12 yards a catch, and 3 touchdowns. I think he had 3 touchdowns all of last year. So, yeah, we may get 1,000-yard Kelce again. We're only halfway through the year. I know it'll be looking more like 800 yards, 900 yards. But, he's still so productive at his age and what he's been able to do. But I love the Chiefs' motto right now and what they've been able to do. And how they just, their motto of edge, everybody's got to eat. Everyone's got to eat. And everyone is eating for the Kansas City Chiefs. You got Kelce, you got Rice, Rice had 9 receptions for 93 yards and a touchdown. Like, Rice is truly becoming a true number one receiver in the NFL. I think he, at the end of the season, we're going to look up, he may not have the stats, but we're going to look up, the production. We're like, yeah, he's a top 10 receiver in the National Football League. I think that's what it's going to be. Juju Smith-Schuster, a clutch third down guy. Big clutch third downs. Xavier Worthy, he's just turning small plays into big plays. Kareem Hunt's doing his thing. Hollywood Brown didn't have a big game today, but everyone else did. So Noah Gray again, catching passes. Everyone is doing their part, and then defensively, everyone's doing the part. The only concern I would have after this game is I got to see more from this defense. I got to see more from the front line, from the front four. I mean, obviously Chris Jones, but even at times Chris Jones, when he gets double teamed, other guys got to make plays. Other guys got to make plays. Want to see a little bit more than George Karlaftis. Mike Dana did have a good game. He also had the interception, which I thought was awesome. He had the sack as well. Charles Omenihu, I want to see a little bit more from. He had nothing, no sacks, no tackles, not even assisted tackle. Yeah, the secondary has been pretty good. Obviously, there was some pretty big plays here and there. But I do want to see more from this defense. That's why everyone's like, let's go get a running back. Let's go get a running back. No, I don't want to see the Chiefs go get a running back. I want to see the Chiefs go get a pass rusher. Jalen Phillips is out there for Miami Dolphins. There's some other pass rushers out there. There's some D tackles they could also get. Because Derek Nottie out there being the D tackle right now. I want to see more from the defensive line. A lot of some of these younger guys. Obviously, there's not going to be big play guys. He's out. So, yeah, it's just I want to see more from some of this defensive line. And then I want to speak about this, and a lot of people mention this guy, is kick returner Nico Remigio. 2 kick returns, 46 yards, averages 23 yards return. The one he had a big return that got called back because of Jack Cochran. What a surprise, he does every time. He has done a solid job kick returning the ball every time he's been out there for the Kansas City Chiefs the last 2 to 3 years. Another guy too, Harrison Butker, had a good game. No hiccups. The one he had, I thought it was a good kick. Some people were trying to say that his kick was actually bad. Like, oh no, he could have kicked it out of bounds. No, I think he tried to kick it like that and kick it down at an angle so that they could not return the kick as well, and we'd have a better chance covering the kick. So I thought Harrison Butker did well. Matt Araiza has been good all season long. He had 1 punt for 56 yards. I thought Matt Araiza has been done a very, very good job. But overall, a good game for the Chiefs. Obviously, yeah, Commanders were missing Jaden Daniels. I still thought that the Commanders are still a solid team because Marcus Mariota is one of the better backups in the National Football League. And they had the receivers and the running backs there for that game. So, again, the Chiefs still won big. It was close up first, but the Chiefs still won big. Good win for this Kansas City Chiefs team. But we got a big one, guys, coming up for the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, we're going to get into that on the next episode. We're going to get into some of my thoughts around the NFL. Some of the big news coming out this week. One of the first games this week was the Vikings versus the Chargers. And obviously, this is a game I wanted the Vikings to win and beat the Chargers. And I thought that it could be a pretty good game, a shootout. But this offensive line for the Vikings right now is in shambles. Carson Wentz will be out for the year, so now it is JJ time. He has the rest of the season, the back half of the season, 9 games, to prove that he is the guy in Minnesota. No matter if the offensive line is bad or not, he's got to show glimpses of something. There's other teams with young quarterbacks that have bad offensive line, and they still show glimpses. Last year's offensive line for the Washington Commanders was bad, but Jaden Daniels still showed glimpses.
So it'll be interesting what they can do, and obviously Justin Herbert and the Chargers, they keep rolling, they keep looking good. There's a big game going to be coming up for them and the Chiefs coming up almost towards the end of the season. Obviously, the Chiefs have the Broncos as well, who are able to blow out the Dallas Cowboys. I thought this one was another one that was going to be a shootout, but obviously the Dallas Cowboys defense was not able to hold up, and the Broncos were able to just route verse them. I'm more convinced with the Chargers than the Broncos. I'm not still convinced with the Broncos. I think they have a great defense, but Bo Nix, to me, he's a wild card. He's a wild card type guy. So I still think the Chargers are a bigger threat to Kansas City than the Broncos are. Another one, Green Bay and the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers playing his former team. The Packers were able to kind of route to win by 10, put up 35 on the Steelers team. The Packers look good. The Packers somehow are able to get like a true number one. Obviously, Jordan Love, with what he's been able to do, has still been great. But if they're able to get a true number one, like somehow at the deadline, trade for somebody, wow. That team is going to be really dangerous because of their defense. Colts keep rolling over the Titans. Eagles with a big game over the Giants. Texans beat the 49ers. The Jets finally get their first win. And then the Dolphins rout the Falcons, even though that it was not Michael Penix. It wasn't Michael Penix. It was Kirk Cousins, and the Dolphins were able to rout the Falcons. Ravens beat the Bears. Some people think that the Ravens are going to start getting going. If Lamar can come out and look good and just really the defense kind of get to closer to the middle of the tier, I do think there's a team that can make the playoffs. But the defense keeps playing like they played in the past, then absolutely not. I don't think at all. Bucs win over the Saints. There's no doubt about that. Patriots keep rolling as one of the better teams in the NFL. How long will that last? But they keep winning. I still think I want to see a little bit more of them. If they can go out and beat the Bills twice this year, then yeah, I'm going to say that's a real team. That's a real team from the Patriots. But I cannot wait to get into Week 9 slate of games, especially the Bills. We're going to get deep dive on how the Kansas City Chiefs can beat the Buffalo Bills on next week's episode, or next time's episode. So make sure you guys check out the social medias on TikTok. We're live all the time on there, and all of our other social medias on Instagram. And obviously, you follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe and keep up with our reels and whatnot on here. So we will see you guys next time on the TPT Podcast.